I asked the chat what their biggest distraction is, and the most common response was related to the content that they consume. They're consuming educational content. So how do you know what's a distraction and what's not when it comes to consuming content?
This is a really good question. So you want to consume information or content relevant to the constraint. So I think general consumption of information is actually entertainment. And so, for example, if you're like, I used to do this. When I was in college, I would watch all the TED Talks. So I watched every TED Talk because I was like trying to get better or whatever. But the thing is that I basically had no goal. And so when you're mindlessly consuming, you want to begin any kind of consumption with what problem am I solving? And if you can be very clear and intentional about what problem you're solving, then it will orient the consumption of the content and you will have a finish line. And this is the key point. The finish line is when you solve the problem. And the difference between education and entertainment is the output. The point of entertainment is to be consumed. The point of education is to change behavior, which also means that one person can watch the same piece of content and get entertained, and another person can watch a piece of content and get educated. Education occurs. It's not that a piece is inherently education or entertainment. It's just that which is it increase the likelihood in a larger audience, a larger percentage of the audience change their behavior, and therefore it's educational. There's absolutely movies that you've seen that are entertaining that change the way you behaved and therefore educated you. And so we can know black and white litmus test. If you are trying to solve a traffic problem and then you consume information, then you execute on that information, it changed your behavior. And then if that didn't solve your larger problem, which is you still have a traffic problem, you go back, you consume something else, you change your behavior again. And you keep that cycle up until your conditions change. When your conditions change, you've completed that micro loop and you begin the next one. This is how you learn. And so by all means, I'm not saying don't consume content. That's why I make what I make. That's why we're doing what we're doing right now. And if you get off this call and you change what you do, you have learned. So then it was net positive. If you get off this call and change nothing, this was entertainment for you. This is a Cybertruck. This is 100 grand. And somebody watching this video right now is going to win one of those two in the next 30 days. In fact, last month, Keytron won. Which one did you win?
Cybertruck.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, sure.
And he did it by building a community that helped people fix their credits and got to $132,000 in his first try. And listen, that was amazing for Keytron, but let me tell you about the other top 10 people that were here with me. And so here they are on the leaderboard, and here they are in real person. And so Adnan got to 27,000, Benit 40,000, Ryan got to 44, Ted got to 48, Max 40, Anthony 101, Javon, Salah, Kevin 123, Meg 48, Devin 37. And so listen, I could keep talking about this, but you might be wondering, what's Skool? How does it work? Well, let me explain. So Skool is an online platform for building a group online about whatever you want. It's easy, and sure, everyone says that, but how easy? Well, right now, 1 out of 2 people who start a community online make money. Yes, 54.1%. And the reason that we have such a high success rate is because we spent hundreds of hours studying thousands of successful groups to figure out exactly what they did to make money. And then we broke it down into a step-by-step recipe for making money. Doesn't that smell good? And so we boiled it into do this X times per day and do this Y times per week. And it works. It works so well that right now the average paid community makes $1,360 per month in recurring revenue, which is pretty sweet. So no, it won't make you into a billionaire, but it will help you get started. And you can keep scaling all the way up like the 10 people that I was just showing you earlier. And on top of that, we built everything that you need to run a paid group on Skool already. So no, you won't need to start a Stripe account. No, you won't need to build a website. No, you won't need to have any inventory. And you won't have to hire anyone new. No thanks, guys. We're good. Skool works out of the box. Ta-da! It's that easy. We built it that works the same way as social media, so you don't need to learn anything new. All right, there's not even a single piece of technology that you figure out. You just log in and you can collect money in minutes, literally. And if you're just starting out, here's you. You're literally who we built Skool for. So remember those crazy people that I showed you over there? Say hello. Hey. They did this last month, and if they can do it, so can you. This is built for people who are brand new to business or brand new to online business. And if you're wondering, well, do I need to have an audience? No, half of those guys didn't have an organic audience. And these guys are the winners. So no, we'll show you where and how people are getting their first customers absolutely free. Follow me. Listen, if you don't believe me, think about it like this. If we get 1 out of 2 paid communities to make money, most people don't have organic audiences. So we had to figure it out or no one would stay on Skool, but we have. And that's why we have tens of thousands of groups on Skool right now. And as much as I'd like to think people love me, people stay because they make money. And we'll show you exactly how they did it. And also, just to make sure you don't get stuck on any step, I answer questions every single week. I hop on calls. And so if you want to hop on there live, we usually have 200 or 300 people who hop on those calls. So it's not huge. And so now's the best time to get started. So if that sounds at all interesting, the best part is you can start a community of your own absolutely free. Just click the yellow button below this video, enter your details to start your absolutely free trial. Worst case, start for free, you decide to quit, and then you can take all the training that other people charge thousands of dollars for with you for free. Again, that's the worst case. Best case, you take a zero risk move and build an online business that could change your life forever. And to be clear, I'm not asking you to decide yes or no today. I'm asking you to make an informed decision. That's it. And the only way you can do that is on the inside, not on the outside. So get inside and see if everything that we say is true and valuable to you. Then if it is, in 2 weeks is when you can actually decide for real. And if you get in and decide it's not for you, no sweat. But you can't truly make an informed decision right now for the same reason you don't buy a house without looking inside of it first, or test drive a car before buying it. So this is a guaranteed risk-free test drive. And listen, whether it's 13 minutes or 13 days from now, if you decide that it's not for you for any reason whatsoever, all you have to do is go to your profile and click cancel. That's it, 1 click. And the only reason you can make an offer that strong is because you're confident that what you have is the real deal. And I'm fairly confident that when you sign up by hitting the button below, you're getting exactly what you need to start your online business. So you might as well give it a shot. The only other guarantee is that if you don't take this shot, you'll stay right where you are right now. But if you take action, you could be the next one coming out to Vegas celebrating how quickly you built an online business with consistent monthly recurring revenue and driving away in a Cybertruck or with 100 grand in cash in your pocket. Pretty neat. So click the button below, join us in the Skool Games. I take calls every Monday, hop on and be sure to let me know you're new. I'll see you on the other side.